name is Celine, and I want you to tell me, what did you do this morning?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm on the spot. Okay. I had breakfast.
That's perfect. All right, so I'm Celine, everyone. Puberty is hard, right? Second wave puberty, first wave puberty. It's so hard because, like, you're growing up, you're a woman, you realize you have a body, that's tough. But it can be hard if you're a guy too, right? Because there are all these worries like, what if I'm too scrawny, What if I don't have any hair on my chest? Why do I have so much hair on my chest? You ever walk into a situation really confident, like the bathroom in Mertz, and you're like, I'm the only clean person here. Everyone's such a slob. There's like hair everywhere, whatever. And then you look a little closer, and you're like, well, this one's black and kind of curly. That might be mine, Like, that's mine. Those are mine. Why is this girl talking about her pubes so much? I thought this was the girl who talked about race all the time. You don't have to cut for that. I'm brown, right? And people are like, oh, that's like probably why you talk about it because it's like such a big part of your life, like white people don't have to think about that. That's not true. White people do have to think about that. Everyone's always like, white people, they don't have to think about race. They don't have to code switch, right? They don't have to change how they act as they move from culture to culture. But I guarantee you, I see white people code switch every time you say the word croissant, You guys also think everything's delicious? Like, what's up with that? You would say something like the Egyptian Revolution, and you're always like, So I decided to make a joke, and I said, sir, I'm going to need you to lose the hat, lose the shoes, nothing on top, nothing on the bottom. And he just started yelling at me because he thought I was serious. So it's like 9:15 here, right? Notice how I say here because time is relative, it's a construct. Everything's a construct. We're all being controlled and manipulated by capitalism and orthodoxy. I'm talking Gap kids, I'm talking I've always thought of myself as a young entrepreneur, right? I had a lot of great business ideas, like a denim company called Carpe Denim sees the jeans, or like Meat Puppets, which is just Build-A-Bear workshop, but there's ground beef everywhere. So being a woman and stand-up is tough, right? Because anytime you perform, it's like you and then like 20 white guys all making jerk-off jokes, right? And I was trying to explain this to a friend of mine, and he meant to ask me, you don't like jerk-off jokes? But instead he said, you don't like jerking off? And I said, that's an inappropriate question. Thank you, everyone.